Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be treating a topic that is always very confusing. Students always find it difficult to understand it, and that topic is dependent and independent sources. It can be a voltage source, a current source. Voltage can depend on current, current can depend on voltage. So we are going to be treating that. So there are four different types of dependent and independent sources. So the first one is voltage controlled voltage source. The second one is current controlled voltage source. The third one is voltage controlled current source. And the last one is current controlled current source. Now let me explain. If you look at this, the four of them have something in common. Source. Have something in common, which is source, and then control. If you look at it, source, control, source, control, source, control. So we can replace this control, we can replace control with dependent. We can replace this control with dependence. So we can call this one voltage dependent voltage source, current dependent voltage source, voltage dependent current source, current dependent current source. In some textbooks, you will see controlled. In some textbooks, you will see dependent. So anyone is actually fine. So let me differentiate this. When you see source, voltage source, one thing that should come into your mind is that voltage is the main source. And when you see voltage control, it means this voltage source is being controlled by another voltage. Likewise, when we come to the second one, voltage is the source, but it's being controlled by another source that is a current source. It means this voltage source is depending on the current here. This voltage source is depending on another current here. The third one, the current is the source, but it is controlled by an external voltage, or it is depending on another voltage. The last one, current is the source, but it is not depending on another current somewhere, or it is being controlled by another current. So let's see the first one. If we have a source voltage, remember we are dealing with DC. This is positive and negative. So if we have a voltage source, this is the main source, and is depending on another voltage. It is dependent on another voltage, Vx. This voltage is being controlled by this voltage. So assuming that the value of this voltage is, let's say, A, that value will be depending on this. We can call this voltage source AVX. The value of the voltage is A, but it is depending on Vx. So it becomes voltage control voltage source. The next one is current control current source. Sorry, current control voltage source. Voltage is still our source. This is positive, this is negative. And then we have another circuit. This is current. We can call this Ix. So this is a voltage source that is depending on another current somewhere. It means the value of the voltage here is controlled by the value of this current. So if the value of this voltage, what is passing through it is B, we can say this voltage, the value of the voltage will be BIX. So this voltage is depending on the value of this current. Whatever the value of this current is, it's going to affect the value of this voltage. So this is a voltage source that is being controlled by a current somewhere. Or you can say a voltage source that is depending on another current. The next one is, this is the first one. This is the second one. So we go to the third one, voltage control current source. So if we have a current source, somewhere, and then we have a voltage source, positive and then negative. Let's call this VY. The voltage in this circuit is VY, and this is a source current. So this current is dependent on this voltage. We can call it, let's assume the value of the current here is C. So we can call this one CVY, which means the value of the current here is depending on the value of the voltage here. So this current source is being controlled by the voltage here. This is our number 3. So we go to the last part, current control current source. We have a current source somewhere that is flowing, and then we have another current. We call this IY for an example. So this current here will be depending on this external current, which means the value of this, you can call it D, will depend on IY. This is our number 4. So you can see the current there is depending on this external current, which means the value of the current here is being controlled by the value of this current here. In all this, we can see that there is a part that is dependent and there is another part that is independent. Here, the part here is a dependent source because it depends on Y. That means Y is the independent source. This is a dependent source. This is a dependent source. This is independent source. This is dependent source. This is independent source. This is a dependent source, and this is independent source. So in all this, you will see that they have something in common: source, control, or dependent. This is the simplest way to know all the 4 different types of control sources that we have in DC network. In our next video, I'm going to be explaining some of it with examples. So what you have to help me do is drop a comment for me. If you have any example that you want me to treat, just drop it for me in the comment section. Like this video, share it with your friends. If today is the first time you are watching my video, kindly subscribe. Thank you. See you in our next video. Bye-bye.